Wake up, everybody. Europe has made roster moves. It's happening. European RLCS roster shuffle has officially been starting to be announced. A couple things happened on the 4th. Today's the 6th of the recording, so I'm a bit late, but I want to wait until some other stuff happened. So we'll start with the ones that were announced on the 4th. And the first one being that Bluey is bringing back Savage, formerly Devo, Bluey himself, and then Alpha. He's playing with Compact and Foof now. These are probably, I am not too big on the European bubble scene, I will openly admit. So if anybody like to, let me know who Compact and Foof are. So yeah, Savage is back. I'm not really sure expectations for this team because Bluey didn't really do very well on Guild, it seemed like, and I don't know much about the other two players, but if they can make some runs and surprise some people, that'd be dope. Other announcement is Yukio joining Heroic in replace of Tho. So Violent Panda and Yukio teaming up again. They were formerly on Dignitas together, as many of you know. And Oli is their third, so the roster from the previous split of Heroic is going to be able to keep their points, going to keep their spot, and I really do think that they can perform in a similar fashion with Yukio than with Tho. No disrespect to Tho, obviously, but I think that they will still be fine. They'll still be hovering where they're at. Now for the big stuff that happened this morning. Ronicky announcing that he, VK Salen, and Dorito are forming Triple Trouble again. Another team that's bringing back an old moniker that many of you probably know. Ronicky, former Team Liquid, VK Salen, former Giants Gaming, Dorito, former FC Barcelona, forming a team. I think this team can actually do really well. All three players, I wouldn't say underperformed themselves, but as the teams that they were on underperformed, and I think a new, fresh environment could really help them. All three players are super talented. Ronicky, I assume, will kind of be like the captain, the coach.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
Like the captain of the team, basically, kind of like the vocal leader. And I don't know. I have higher expectations for this team than I do Savage, and kind of excited to see them play. I liked VK Salen on Team Queso and Giants Gaming. I liked Dorito when he was on White Demons and like Barcelona and stuff. So we'll see. And then the last one from this morning, Virtuoso has announced his signing to Navi, replacing Dead Monster, so he's going to be playing with Tigre and Louis P. I really think that this roster could improve a good amount with Virtuoso. He said that he's changed his playstyle. He's no longer chasing demos and just being a maniac on the field like he was when he was with the Discombobulators and with Endpoint. So who knows? Solary didn't work out for him very well, but I like Virtuoso as a player. Nelson. So hopefully he can pick it up for Navi and propel them to the next level. Speaking of Dead Monster, Stormtroopers. It's the reprise. Every single team in Europe is like, hey, yo, remember that old team name that we used to rock under a long time ago? Let's bring that shit back. Dead Monster is bringing back Stormtroopers, this time with Tho and Ocelon. Stormtroopers formerly was apparently Jack, Polar, and Dead Monster. They got picked up for XGG. I'm not sure about this is another leftovers team. Europe is going to be the top 6 are going to be
yes sir,
and then everything else is going to be it'll just be a grab bag. So I didn't cover some rumors in the previous video about the NA roster moves, but I think it makes sense to do it for this one because there have been so many correct moves here. So starting at the top, Virtuoso in for Dead Monster on Navi, correct. Yukio in for Tho on Heroic, correct. We have no idea about Luminosity yet, but with Yukio leaving, the only player from that former SK Gaming roster, so Tox and Ixo, it makes sense that Atomic would be the one to fill in. But Luminosity, they haven't announced anything yet. Atao and Oski, obviously Team Liquid is going to be sitting out this split if this is the case. They are too young to be playing right now, so they will be sitting out the entirety of the winter split with a Chronic, and they're just going to be grinding scrims, I bet, just to build up that roster and hopefully pop off in the spring. CRR in for Bluey on Guild. This roster move makes sense with FC Barcelona kind of losing Dorito and Zamway already being on Pepecitos, whatever the hell. So CRR in for Bluey. I think that's an upgrade for Guild. Guild should be able to make some noise again. It's a shame that they haven't been able to because they were really good in RLCSX, or they're really solid, and now they just haven't done anything. And then Ronicky and Dorito in for the 2 missing spots on Giants Gaming, Atomic and Demensa. They're playing with VK Salen. That makes sense. All this stuff seems accurate to me. I can't think of anything else about any other roster move that would make sense for Europe. with that all being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the coverage. I will see you guys next time, probably with the finalized roster moves, and we'll kind of go through and grade every roster move before the winter split starts. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
See?